Hi, it's Dan with Master of the Morning, so you own the day. Are you present in every single moment? Are you present in every environment, in every situation, in every conversation? Are you authentically in tune and in touch with your own personal, intimate thoughts and feelings and empathy and your ability to interpret the situations around you? If not, why not? Are you one who picks up a phone in the middle of a conversation with someone else, or actually texts someone who's sitting in the same room, or one who's distracted out of a conversation at a restaurant or something based on someone else coming into the room, or some loud noise where you're not focused in on communicating and transferring that trust which we have the ability to do? If so, psychologists remind us, they teach us that if you're one who has trouble, who has a challenge in being present in the moment, most likely it's because your present sucks. And when your present sucks, you'll do whatever is required for you to transport your thoughts, your feelings, and your conversation into a different time zone, usually going into the past. I call it the Uncle Rico mindset, where we reminisce on glory days. I remember when I threw that 40-yard touchdown pass to win the high school game. Or we wallow in the mistakes of the past, blaming, complaining, pointing the finger, living that victim mentality, woe me. Or worse, we do our best to live in the future. When we are finally able to accomplish this, then we'll be happy. When I can finally check this box, then I'll be successful. Then I'll pull my head out. Then I'll actually make something out of my life. We always live in that if-then mentality. No, no, no. In order for us to circumvent that mindset that actually prohibits us from living and being present in the moment, we have to embrace two truths. Number one, most of us have been raised to believe that what we've been in the past makes us who we are today. False. What we've prepared ourselves to be and do in the future makes us who we are today. Illustration, a few years ago, I was in Orange County, California, watching a pro baseball game between the Anaheim Angels and the Kansas City Royals. I'm such a huge fan, I show up in the stadium wearing my headphones, tuned into the sportscaster who gives me the insider information. The batting average of the player, does he have an injury, what's his current performance? And as I'm sitting there, all of a sudden, the stadium announcer says, Bo Jackson, number 16 for the Kansas City Royals, will be the next batter. My heart starts to pound. Out of the dugout right in front of me emerges this larger-than-life superhero, and Bo Jackson starts to strut towards home plate like he sat on something hot. And on his way up to home plate, the sportscaster, my headphone says, Bo Jackson has struck out 9 times in a row. Whoa. If what we've been in the past makes us who we are today, Bo Jackson would have stayed in the dugout. I'm not very good. Bo don't know. But because what we prepared ourselves to be and do in the future makes us who we are today, Bo Jackson gets to home plate, he digs in, he cocks his bat, and with his eyes, he communicates with that pitcher, yo, I dare you to throw the ball right here, and I'm going to knock it to Detroit. And the very next pitch, he did. Bam! The longest home run I've ever seen in my entire life, over 500 feet out of the stadium into the parking lot. Bo reminds us all of something I've said for so many years. No matter what your past has been, you have a spotless future. You can't always control what happens, but you can always control what happens next, which is the second truth we need to embrace. I'm wearing this Harley Davidson shirt so I can share the lesson I learned way back in 2003 when I had the privilege of riding my Road King Harley Davidson motorcycle with the Willie G. Davison family, beginning our cross-country journey in Las Vegas, Nevada, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Harley Davidson in the road home, and ending up in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. What did I learn every morning when we hopped on our bikes? That headlight immediately turned on and projected that bright light 150 feet in front of our motorcycles, which meant it didn't matter if we encountered the darkness of night. It didn't matter if we encountered a lashing rainstorm on the road along the way. Because that light projected 150 feet in front of that motorcycle, and it was a dynamic experience, which meant that 150 feet continued as 150 feet illumination the entire journey. We didn't have to see our destination to begin at the beginning. I can ride my motorcycle and go anywhere in the world 150 feet at a time. You and I can scale the highest mountain peak. We can run the toughest, most brutal obstacle course one step at a time. When we discipline ourselves to participate and focus in on one moment at a time so that we're present in every moment. If this message resonates with you, I challenge you to share it with family, with friends, with teammates, and with co-workers. Why? So we can encourage one another to be accountability partners, to say, put down the phone. Let's have a real-time, present moment conversation, eye to eye, heart to heart, belly to belly. Let us communicate at the deepest levels and transfer that trust, making sure that as we get that eye contact and we eliminate the distractions, being present in every moment, he or she with whom we are communicating knows that they matter, that we care. Share this with everyone you care about.